little story time. If my journey is not something quite so traditional, if you were religious, I'd ask that you refrain from calling me out and telling me my lifestyle is bad. My journey is about finding myself. If you don't know, I am gay or lesbian, whichever you prefer. I am very open about it and proud of it. It makes me different. When I say different, I don't mean, oh, I'm better than everyone. No, not at all. What I mean is, I'm not a cookie-cutter person. When I was little, all I wanted was to be normal. I was surrounded by heteros, so that's all I knew. From kindergarten to the 3rd grade, I had a boyfriend. We'll call him Matt. I look back, and now I know that he was extremely toxic, and he had an awful temper. Of course, I couldn't see that. All I knew was that it was normal. I remember in the 2nd grade, I believe, Matt had thrown a chair at a teacher. I was terrified. The next day, he invited me to eat lunch with him at the table in the back where he paid to sit with friends. He got me a fake rose and a necklace. I felt uncomfortable, but I didn't say anything. I don't remember anything else about it. In the summer after the 3rd grade, my family moved to Oklahoma. I went to 2 different schools in the 2 years while I was there. At my first school, there was this girl. We hit it off as good friends, and she got me into drama. I thought we were just friends, but I felt something more from her. I didn't know what, and we moved from that school. I missed her. But I moved on and had 3 boyfriends by the 7th grade. We never clicked, and I always broke up. In the middle of the 7th grade, I was questioning myself. After talking with my friend, I figured out that I was most likely bisexual. This went on till the beginning of the 8th grade, where I began identifying as pansexual and had my first girlfriend. I still felt like that label didn't fit me, but I kept it until the middle of 8th grade. Luckily, when I told my parents, they were super supportive and said they knew before I did. For a while, I had known that I had liked one of my friends in my friend group. We'd always flirt with each other and make jokes that we'd get into a relationship, and I thought it was a joke. I'll call her Diane. She was really sweet and funny and super cool. I remember it was Wednesday, the day of the STAR testing, and everyone was sitting outside eating sack lunches and talking. I was sitting next to her, joking around and playfully flirting with her, if I could even say that. It was almost painfully obvious I had a crush on her. It was a bit more joking around, and I had hinted at having a crush, expecting to be friend-zoned again. What really happened shocked me. She asked me out. I was a flustered mess, but I agreed. She asked me to the dance that Friday, which also had a game of dodgeball after. I got my mom to agree to let me go, and I met up with Diana at the dance. I hadn't been feeling good that day. I felt anxious and paranoid. It was hot in the cafeteria, and I kept getting tired easy. I was told that at one point she got sad because I left to get a drink. That made me feel awful. See, flash forward, and it's the end of the day, and I get a text. It's from Diana. I broke, not literally, but it hurt. I didn't cry, and I didn't beg, it just went on. Of course, we avoided each other for a week or 2, but I believe it or not, we're really good friends. Now here's where I solidify that I didn't like guys.